Let's get this thing going.
Hello, America. This is
the fastest 2 hours in radio.
I think we really need like an intellectual revolution.
Now, of course, this is not so much a show as it is a special event.
The Morning Edge with Fox 2's Vic Faust,
We need to have a little talk here.
Chris Knight,
Hang on.
and Eric Johnson.
The more bizarre he gets,
The more people like him.
A complex mechanism that in itself must be operated by an even more complex entity, you.
The Morning Edge starts now.
Hey guys, good morning. Welcome into the show. It is The Edge. It's 8:03 on this Thursday or Monday for Chris. This is The Edge. June 7th. Yes, baby. Eric Johnson's here. Chris Knight. Krista Cooper.
Mondays on Thursdays.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Big Faust and Fox 2. You're just going to work really hard and long the next 2 days. Right?
Lot to talk about.
You know what? You could do two 15-hour days, Chris, and that's like 30-hour work week.
There you
just in
go.
2 days.
How about that?
There you go. Exactly.
2 days, your work week's over. It's perfect.
Deal.
Two 15-hour days. And get
or
a
as
lot done.
Biden calls it, a month.
What does that mean?
Then he calls for vacation.
What does that mean?
15 hours a month, and he goes to
Ice cream.
Delaware and falls off his bike.
He hasn't done that again, right?
No. But I just have that looping in my house. The going up the stairs on Air Force One, fall.
You be careful. You don't want to get your foot caught in a pedal holder.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Why do
For
you
your
wear a
shoe.
pedal holder anyway? That is the most. You have to be like a racer, racing bikes, and then if you do that, you get the ones that lock your feet into place anyway.
Mhm.
Those things are dangerous.
Yeah, they're both great though. Like the one going up the stairs is like a and then he finally goes, and the bike is like a.
Yeah.
So they're
What's the
equally
third
as
one?
funny.
We'll find a third one.
Yeah.
All right, it is The Edge, 100.7 FM, The Viper. You can also get us at 100.7 The Viper on Facebook. And, of course, YouTube, The Morning Edge. If anybody wants to give us a call, that's open as well. The phone number is 636-695-2915. Before anybody else jokes about it, because we always get a joke when Eric's here. Eric was in the parking lot before me today. So, Eric.
Before all of us.
I was worried. I thought something was wrong.
Why?
Like Nate, because I didn't know why you were here so early.
I don't think it's early. Like my start time is between 8 and 9.
Well, no, you were here. Yeah.
What's so early about it?
You were here early in the parking lot. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Robert says homeless, maybe? Hopefully not. Hopefully that's not the case. I pray that that's not the case for you.
No, it was a rare day though that Vic was the last one in.
Yeah. Do you know by chance any other 80-year-olds that are riding bikes from the Facebook line?
Oh, good point. No.
No, he doesn't need to be doing that.
Right, that's what they picked. Right, there weren't a bunch of other things that he could have done. He really likes ice cream.
Maybe Nathan's needs to have like a pureed hot dog contest, and he could participate in that.
I thought you were going to say the ice cream eating contest.
Maybe that too. It's a lot less dangerous.
Or the sniffing smells contest.
Or you can get one of those little elevators for Air Force One, where you just put the seat down and he rides up it.
Just imagine he's going to be forever known as the sniffing president.
Yeah.
So bad. And there's not just like
sniffer.
one or two. It's
Joe
like
the sniffer.
dozens.
The sniffer.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like,
oh my God,
it's like this. So the reason I am really here this early this morning is because, I looked over and I said, "Yeah, it looks like Boris Johnson's going to retire or he's going to resign." I was like, "What?" Because we don't know that much about politics that happens over there. Sure enough, he does.
Right.
And it was because of that lack of confidence. Everybody's resigning out of his administration. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going.
Dropping
That's
like
what. Yeah, that's what
everyone's
being told
going
publicly.
Yeah. Some guy that he appointed 2 days ago said you got to go. Everybody says you're gone because of these scandals that he didn't know how to handle COVID. Blah blah blah.
No, but
and I keep praying that the Democrats do the same thing.
Oh no,
to Biden. Yes, they are. Vic.
No, because not until they have their candidate.
Well,
No,
who
but
is that going
Boris-
to be?
I don't know, but Boris Johnson came out and said one of his two greatest things that he did in the position, he was touting him and his administration's getting England out of COVID fast and pointing to stuff. So he was promoting the fact of how good they were. So anyway.
And he almost died from COVID.
Yeah.
He almost died.
I thought he had it twice.
Yeah, he almost got killed by it. But he's out there it just shows that the human spirit's like, you know what? Yeah, I might get COVID, but I'm going to live my life too.
Yeah. Well, we were on vacation. Did you guys know Fauci ended up getting COVID a second time?
Yes.
And he actually missed his daughter's wedding. So, I mean, that's just all around sucks. I mean, a father should be able to walk his daughter down the aisle and, have that experience. But yeah, so.
When he kept others from being with their loved ones when they were dying?
I agree
really?
with that, but I'm just
He
saying,
doesn't
I don't
deserve-
wish that on anybody.
He doesn't deserve anything, Crystal.
I just don't
Nothing.
wish that.
Nada.
I don't like to
Let's
put
just
that
call
out
it
there.
a life's karma right there.
Okay, you can do that. But yeah,
What
so
he did without
second time,
scientific
right?
evidence.
in like the last month, second time, and he's got what every shot, every booster.
Yeah.
You just
Well, we already know the truth about everything there from a scientific standpoint. It's unfortunate. But yeah, he did. I saw that. It was like, oh my God. Too bad, Fauci.
and
Too
every
bad.
picture they show is him with that Washington Nationals cloth mask on, which I just find so ironic.
Oh,
If
what about-
anybody should be wearing the N95, right?
Yeah.
It should be him.
Yeah.
Who cares about your baseball team?
I like watching the conspiracy videos of him and his neck, that it's not a real him, that he's got some sort of face mask on, that it's some sort of other creature. It's comical, but
Oh, I need to find
Or
that.
It's like-
is it?
his neck.
Is it a Men in Black
His
style?
neck. Yes.
You know,
There we go.
when you see the word democratic, it looks very close to demonic.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
I've never seen that.
Just kidding, little demons.
By the way, wrapping up yesterday, we ran Sam Page's boring press conference yesterday about St. Louis County funding,
Why?
ARPA funding, and him talking a little bit about the resignation of his chief of staff over a sex tape.
Now that's the part I don't understand.
And
what,
then
what
the-
happened? Well, start
The
from the
reason
sex tape.
we were carrying, no, we've talked about it a ton, but we were carrying it, and Fox 2 dumped out because the county's feed dumped out. But they knew, guess who was standing there? Tim Fitch and Mark Carter.
I saw
They
that.
crashed the party.
I saw that.
Took questions, and they had the serious conversation. Well, Sam Page admitted yesterday that he lied. I was shocked. That's why we were told that Fox 2 needed to be at this press conference, and we were, and we kicked butt on the news last night because we were there. We were told we had a heads up, which meant we had a heads up for this radio station. Yes. But all the fireworks occurred after the county, St. Louis County, under the Page administration, cut off the feed so that it wouldn't go out. But the Fox 2 cameras were rolling. The Fox 2
Is
cameras.
that right?
Chris Hayes led every show last night. Here's the problem.
Go, Chris.
I just looked down at the line. Drew says Sam Page had nothing to do with it. No, but Sam Page had everything to do with the cover up.
Right.
That's the problem. So many times, the action is not the biggest problem. It's the lie, Drew.
Yes.
He got caught lying.
Yes.
They sent out a statement last week saying that this guy, how they hired him in the first place, this chief of staff, how they hired him, Cal. He's doing sex acts on the 9th floor, gets videotaped.
20 feet from Sam Page.
20 feet from Sam Page's office.
With
Maybe
his
Sam was
badge on.
watching.
Somebody had the
Think he
video.
was watching?
They got it to Shamad Dogan, who's running for county executive on the Republican side. Shamad got it to Mark Carter, who showed Tim Fitch, and they're like, we got to get this to police. This could be a federal crime.
Is it
before
though?
happened.
Is it though?
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
what was the crime?
It's on property. It's
on
federal
property?
On federal
What
property.
was he doing exactly?
Well,
Probably
they had the whole building
probably
shut down, so who got
defacing
in?
public defacing.
It might
But
be
it-
more like security. Like who
So
the person, who
here's
was the
how he
person.
lied. He and his staff, his office came out last week, and it's unfortunate this happened because I'm down the middle on this stuff. But they sent out a press release saying the only reason this guy was was quitting was because of family matters, and it was all his decision.
Right.
Well, then yesterday we found out, no, it wasn't. Paige told him he had to resign.
Yes.
Because last week Paige was trying to sweep it under the rug. Oh, my God, this is a huge employee for me. This is another scandal after we just had the scandal with the jail, the leader of the jail system that he appointed. So it's all crumbling right now, unfortunately. You don't wish bad things, as Crystal said, but it's one of those karma things.
All is fair in
so
love
he got
and politics.
So he got caught lying, and he had to admit it yesterday. That was the bombshell. That's why Chris Hayes was talking with Jane Duker yesterday and giving her airtime, going, she's basically, and you're not going to give Jane Duker airtime on Fox 2 unless he did something wrong.
Well, he did.
And his supporters will say, oh, like Drew, he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't. Yeah, he did. He covered it up.
Yeah.
The cover up and the lie always is worse than what happens in the first.
Jane Duker just karate kicked that door in. She did. Because she brought up details yesterday about this.
Yes.
Remember that?
She told us before.
I was like, what happened? She was the one that told us about the highway patrol going up there and talking to him, and that Sam Page knew about it and talked to him. She broke all of this story, really.
Yeah, well, as Joe Patterson said, Page said last week in a statement that he had a death in the family, so that's why he was leaving.
Right.
Not true.
Right.
That's unfortunate.
But it turns out that Sam went in there and said, hey, why are the cops here? And he told him.
Yeah.
He told him the whole story.
Yeah.
And on camera, he bold-faced lied right to us.
So it's unfortunate. You don't want St. Louis County, but the county's scandal-ridden right now, and it's unfortunate. And that's not what we want. That's not what we want. St. Louis County should be a bright, shining star, and right now it's dark, it's scary.
It is.
It's scandal-ridden.
Yes.
And it's and these are just facts. This
St.
isn't my
Louis
opinion.
County,
It's just unfortunate, all the stuff that's happening. And this goes back to everything with the county council stuff, to Faisal Khan also leading now.
The con man.
Because he flipped everybody off. He did.
And then he
pulled a Gary
lied.
Templeton.
And then Page had his back. I mean, there's just been scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal after scandal.
Yeah. And he didn't handle COVID very well. Is it just me, or does St. Louis County remind you of Illinois? It's just kind of,
well, county, what about the city?
St.
You
Louis
just had
City's
3
different.
aldermen getting caught as well.
St. Louis City's like Escape from New York, but St. Louis County is kind of like just gulagish, kind of just blood.
Well,
barren.
Steve Stanger went to jail, the previous St. Louis County executive as well, unfortunately.
Wow.
So
What's going
Sam
on over
Page
there?
can't control what others do, but Sam Page can control whether he lies about people under his watch are doing.
Yeah.
And as a leader, you have to have transparency and you can't lie. Because if your leader gets caught lying, then it all falls downhill.
Yeah.
Which is why I do believe.
Could Sam Page resign over this?
Yeah, he can resign at any moment.
Could he want to be the Steve Stenger another?
No, but
not that he did anything wrong, but he lied.
Many people that are leaders, the reason that they want to be leaders and become leaders, a la Trump, a la Page, is their ego. Their ego is so big.
Yeah.
His ego is huge, like Trump's. He won't admit that he's wrong ever. And if anybody says anything about him, it doesn't just go over him. Tashara Jones, she's on Twitter consistently fighting with residents on Twitter. It's one of those things. It's like that ego. To go back and forth, to go back and forth, to go back and forth.
Yeah. Are these people's days numbered? The people that we thought the wokesters,
I think
the Tasharas.
Days are numbered.
Yep, Sam Page.
Yeah, yesterday
What about
didn't help at all.
Corey Bush? Are her days numbered?
No.
Are people just done with it, man? Did we give it a shot? Did we say, all right, we'll give you your 15 minutes of fame. You're done now. You're cooked. Because Jane Duker comes on the show. She's level-headed. She's a Democrat. She wants to fix problems, but in the stylings of of a moderate Democrat. Could we be shifting back to that, you think? Or are they going to go full?
Who, what?
Do you think that the city of St. Louis is going to go full tilt, liberalism, woke, whatever?
What do you mean go? They've already gone.
I know, but do you think it's going to be able to
come back?
Is it going to live there at that level? Or do you think St. Louis will come back to a moderate stance?
Well, it depends on the timing because nothing ever stays the same forever. I mean, what are you talking about, 100 years?
No, I'm
10
talking
years?
about next election cycle. You just said that the Tashara is on Twitter rampaging against residents. Do you think residents are going to be like, oh, no, we like this? Give us more of this.
No,
or do you think the city of St. Louis is like,
if you like
you know what?
Tashara, you'll continue to like her. If you don't, you don't. It's one of those. It's the same Trump factor. It's the Greitens factor. Some of the most polarizing people have the most support, or at least the support that they have is the strongest where you don't waver.
I think
And
maybe
then attacks against your leader only solidify your feelings. And we've seen that by polling with Greitens. We don't have any polling with Page, and unfortunately yesterday, again, Page refused to debate Jane Duker, which I think says, it's like we've got to get them to debate. He won't even have one debate.
Well, why can't Channel 2 start a campaign of like, and yet again,
You don't go
Sam
out and do a
Page
campaign.
doesn't. No, I think
you
it's
don't do-
important.
because then that's calling out somebody.
Heck yeah.
Now, you can't do that, unfortunately. I wish you could, but there's certain ways.
Well,
Eric, that
then
you-
let Jane come up there and debate herself.
Jane's been, yeah.
Seriously, let her come up there on with
We
two,
already know that's
two
not gonna
bar
happen.
stools, and we have one. We put his hat and overcoat on it. Said Mr. Page didn't want to show up, but look good. Who we have here? It's Jane Duker. Hi, Jane. You want to answer some questions? Absolutely.
Because the only way you really find out about somebody, truthfully, is in these debates. The debate, you'll find out where
Then
somebody
it's important enough that I think it's
That's why
important
the
enough
debates are so important.
that our local media needs to say it,
And-
not an editorial board.
And he
but
looks very, very, very weak refusing to debate. He's hoping
it's a news story.
that he can
That's a news
that
story.
he can skate under
Nah, it's a news story.
and not have to do it while she's calling him out at every turn. And we've had sound bites with her on TV saying that he won't debate me.
Yeah.
I've seen it at least twice.
Yeah.
So she's gotten her time to say he won't. Then it's a matter of if residents care or not, if they want to be educated. Are St. Louis County residents intelligent or not?
Well, and aren't there a bunch of lofts going up down on the landing area, right? They're like, my dad was telling me about it. Those are like sold out now.
What do you mean lofts?
There's like huge buildings, new loft buildings going in downtown.
There sure are, but that's St.
what is
Louis
that?
City.
Yeah, what do you? That's city.
Yeah, that's
right,
St. Louis City.
But we were talking about Tashara, so I was trying to bring us back to that because I tried to get in there.
But
but
what's
maybe
the
who
point?
moves in there? I'm getting there. Chill out. Maybe when we get more people down there that are wanting to live, that are different, whatever. I'm saying that maybe that would be the one thing that would change.
No, they're doing private.
Those are
private
the paper
security. They have tent cities down there now, multi-million-dollar developments that are just going up in smoke because they're not policing those areas. You're talking about the landing. Yeah, the old landing. And I agree. Who wouldn't want to live there?
Right, and maybe it'll help change things a little bit because maybe those people will go out and vote.
They've been sold out for 3 years. The owners are friends of mine, but they've been sending letters, and we did a story. Andy Banker did one, and I can't remember if it was Kelly Hoskins did one 2 to 3 weeks ago, because there's a homeless camp right outside that the city's not getting rid of, and they're coming through the old landing that was starting to be cleaned up.
Yes.
And doing all sorts of bad things and causing issues. So it's a great concern for the two owners who I know who've invested a lot of money in. When you walk into these lofts, the Peeper lofts, they're amazing.
They're amazing.
I'm like, oh my God. But they have people that are coming over from Scott Air Force Base all the way to South County. Yeah. So that's the city aspect of that. No, Todd, Sundecker's is not coming back. The first bar that I bounced at. When I was 19.
Is the spaghetti factory still down there?
I think it is.
With the organ? With the pipe organ?
That is funny. So I have no idea if anything's going to happen. There's not going to be a debate. I promise you that.
It is such a shame.
And then there's not going to probably be a debate when it comes to our Senate candidates. You've got guys that are not doing it right now. Greitens respectfully, quote, declined.
Yeah.
I finally got that official news yesterday. Schmidt camp doesn't want to debate.
Why?
All of the candidates are putting all sorts of stipulations on it. So you're probably not going to see a Republican primary debate.
I think Schmidt has more to lose not debating.
If Greitens would do it, I think the pressure could be put on Schmidt to do it. But Greitens didn't want to do it. Schmidt doesn't want to do it. And then there's no debate. And you're not talking to just two people.
How do you get a job without interviewing for it?
Yeah, that's a great point, Eric.
How in the world do you get a job
I'm with you on
without
that.
interviewing for it?
Mm-hmm.
Then where's the other two Senate candidates? Have them go up there. I say that it's the job of the media to put as many stools on a stage, and each television station, Kansas City, Columbia, St. Louis, you put the stools on the stage. Whoever shows up, shows up. Whoever doesn't show up, their name tag's there, and it basically says you didn't show up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would do. I swear to God, it is unbelievable. I would really like to know.
Yeah, but the problem
I would
is-
like to compare and contrast
Eric,
Schmidt and Greitens.
Yeah, here's the problem, though, Eric. When there's only two people that show up for debate and they're third and fourth in the running, it doesn't make.
Hey, you know what?
And they have no shot at winning.
Hey, you know
That's
what?
the problem.
There's,
It won't work.
know.
And nobody knows who those.
It's
two
kind of like the
candidates
NFL.
are.
It's like the NFL, Vic. It's on any given Sunday, somebody can come back and win. And if the way to win is getting yourself known in these debates, which you could fail on, you could go on stage and tank. You don't know, but if you don't do it, you're not going to win anything.
Well, Cindy on the Facebook line said also if you're in St. Charles, you need to vote out the old county council members and vote in new ones. And she's put her list, at least her desire, because throughout COVID and throughout CRT issues, St. Charles County council members have also come under fire by several people in regards to that. Yes, wait a minute. Glenn Thompson says yesterday Greitens was for the debate. Did he change his mind? Glenn, I hate to break this to you, and I know you're a huge Greitens fan. He had never committed to a debate. He was never for debate, okay? I like you, Glenn, and I know a lot of times you get caught up in your candidates, and I'm not trying to call you out.
Maybe you heard Greitens said yes.
Well,
somehow.
of course, if you're Greitens people, oh, yeah, he wants a debate. Schmidt doesn't want a debate. Of course, you go out and you lie about your candidate. No, it was, and I'm in the know on it. That's why I can say that. So, no, Greitens was never, he just was considering like all the candidates were considering.
If it wasn't for the debates, Donald Trump would not have been your 45th president. If it wasn't for that debate stage, he would have been trampled underfoot, like Billy Long, maybe. Maybe Billy Long is the new cat out of southern Missouri. Go on a debate stage and see if you can beat these guys. You know?
Well, we're not going to get that debate, it appears, and we're not going to get a Jane Duker debate, which is what St. Louis County needs.
Damn!
We're not going to need a debate for St. Charles County when it comes to the county executive position.
Right.
Because that's Elman's now.
Yeah.
So
I think it is vital. And listen to me, people of Facebook and people of the Westplex. It is vital that you go and you vote all of these fools out of school boards. I don't care. It's time to clean house.
Hey, Glenn just said Billy Long was on 97.1 yesterday and said Greitens was in, Schmidt was out. Here's the problem, Glenn. You probably shouldn't be listening to 97.1 where you're not going to get accurate information. I'm sorry. Billy's going to say what Billy needs to say. Greitens was never in for the debate, ever. The main debate for Fox 2.
We need to shame him in.
We
need to shame him right now.
That was
if you do not show up for debate, no matter what candidate you are, shame on you. I just shamed them all. You got to debate, man. It's politics.
I know, right?
Abraham Lincoln. He got on the soapbox in his
Stand
town
in the middle
square.
of the town.
Right.
Eric,
Douglas would not stand for this.
Eric, it's good when you're here in the morning early. I'm glad that you're here.
Am I here?
Yeah, the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio is off and running on this Thursday, June 7th. July. Sorry.
Oh, my God. Welcome to my world,
My
baby.
daughter would love you. She's like, yes, more summer.
Welcome to my world.
But no, July 7th.
Oh, my God, July 7th. I was just getting ready to say, Chris is back, not Brendan, because somebody says, hey, Brendan, give us some audio slave.
No.
Chris is back.
Yeah.
Eric's here. Crystal Cooper.
Those
I'm Vic Faust of Fox
concussions
2.
are creeping up on you, man.
Glenn, I'm not saying Long's a liar. I'm saying Long was either mistelling, you were mishearing, but there is no debate. Greitens was never in. That could be a political tactic. You know where to come for the correct information. I've told you before. I've helped you. And now I'm helping you again, my friend. There was never a debate. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. But we'll come back. We got so many issues to talk about. We'll get into them all. We got to get to break. We're late. More at the Edge. The fastest 2 hours of Morning Talk Radio right after this.
Listen to the Ed Morning Show live. Watch it live or anytime on demand. Details at ViperRocks.com or on Facebook.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
At Locke's Family Hair Salon in St. Peters, the emphasis is on family. Women, men, and children's styles to make everyone look amazing. And they have their new line of Locke's shampoo and conditioner, just for Locke's clients. For cuts, color, perms, and more. Come in for Brazilian blowouts, face waxing, makeup, and hair extensions too. On Mexico Road in St. Peters by Smoothie King. For directions and appointment information, go to loxfamilyhairsalon.com. Locke's Family Hair Salon, where family is everything.
Great care for children begins at Compass Health Network. Our Warrenton and Winsville locations offer pediatric walk-in services, same-day appointments, and specialty care, so your children get the care they need, when, and how they need it. When it comes to children's health care, Compass Health Network is here for you and your family. Call 844-853-8937 for an appointment, or visit compasshealthnetwork.org for more information.
Spectrum Glass is known for their quality work on windshields, but they do so much more. Spectrum Glass also specializes in residential, commercial, and automotive window tinting. Reduce the heat, reduce the fading, and increase your comfort with professional window tinting from Spectrum Glass. Serving St. Charles and surrounding counties since 1995, Spectrum Glass is still your premier company for windshield replacement. And with free mobile service, they come to you. 636-294-1800 on Facebook and SpectrumGlassOnline.com.
Kelly Blue Book is the one-stop shop for pricing, fixing, selling, and instant cash offering. Instant cash offer is exactly what it sounds like. An official offer to buy or trade your car. Just enter your VIN or license plate, answer a few questions about your car's history, and what kind of condition it's in. In minutes, you'll receive an offer to sell or trade your car that you can be sure is fair. Then choose a dealer to purchase your car and schedule a time to meet. For all of the its, KBB.com.
If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
By now, you know that sound. It's the sound of the Home Depot. But what about those sounds? Those are the sounds of a brand new ice maker dropping cubes into a fresh glass of water, making this the sound of savings on top brand appliances. The Home Depot. How doers get more done. Final days ends June 8th to save up to 30% off select appliances. Valid May 19th through June 8th. Gas range extra. While supplies last. See store for details.
Keep your resolution to quit cigarettes this time. Go to I Quit Vapor, 852 Bryan Road, O'Fallon. I Quit Vapor carries the salt nicotine systems, their latest juice flavors, and all of their pod systems. Let their staff explain why the salt nicotine system is so effective in helping you to quit cigarettes for good. It has a much smoother delivery and allows you to adjust the amount of nicotine intake. I Quit Vapor is still your one-stop shop for everything vapor. Keep your quit cigarette resolution this time. Go to I Quit Vapor, 852 Bryan Road, O'Fallon.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It is The Edge, July 7th. July 7th. Sorry, it is getting closer. Closer. No, we're not. We're right in the heart of summer. It's great. It's felt like it too. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Krista Cooper, I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. You're listening to The Edge, the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. Appreciate everybody being here. One final tie-up on that. Yes, there's Lincoln Douglas debates as well, but those have been going on. The debate everybody was talking about was the statewide TV broadcasted one that was going to be a part of Nexstar and St. Louis. We represent 4 different markets throughout the state of Missouri, and that was the debate we were going to have. So everybody has done the Lincoln Douglas debates except Greitens. So everybody did it besides them. There was no confusion, just to kind of let everybody know.
Here's the deal. You know when somebody is on trial and the lawyer says, I don't want you to take the stand.
Mm-hmm.
You might incriminate yourself.
Mhm.
You go, that person's guilty. Because if you weren't, you would want to get. I know the law. This isn't law. But that's the way I see these candidates.
Yeah, like, what are you hiding?
It's like, don't be a puss and go on KMOX and say,
You're talking
Yeah.
points.
No, I want to see you. I want to see the difference between all these guys. And that's the beauty of a debate.
And that's why we brought them all on this radio show.
Yes.
I've been doing interviews with these guys. I was the only person to go do sit-down, one-on-one interviews with every candidate for a long time. I know everything about these candidates and these people.
If you're going to play football, you're going to do wind sprints. You don't just get to put the uniform on and start playing football. You got to go out and do the work. And that's all there is to it. You can't go to every farm community across Missouri and expect to win. You have got to go to Kansas City, St. Louis, Columbia, Springfield, and get on TV. And you need to talk against your opponent because this is kind of an important election. You got to play it straight this time, I think. That's just me.
I just think
That's
it
just
should
me.
become a requirement.
I do too. I think that
that would be great if there was some way to do that.
Can we get
That
Shore
would
on
be
that?
great.
He can push it through, right? If he
Yeah,
gets
it would take I don't even see how it's possible because all the parties would have to come into agreement, and
there's 4 candidates, and if you do your due diligence for the Senate, every single one of them has a pretty damn good shot of being a good senator.
Yeah.
Every single one of them. It's not like someone's just coming in and just saying, okay, we're going to give the guy the sword and the scepter. We need to hear from these guys. Do we want a Trumpian senator? Do we want someone a little bit more like an Eric Schmidt who knows where all the bodies are buried, who knows how all the T's are crossed, the I's are dotted? Do we want someone that's more like a Billy Long who's just crazy out there that can shake things up? I don't know Vicky very well, so she definitely needs to get on stage and do a debate for sure because we don't know who she is.
Well, the other part of this is that 85-year-old Jack Danforth, the former senator, has put together a multi-million-dollar PAC committee, and they're bringing a guy named John Wood in, who's Republican, but he's running as an independent to try to come in at the last second to run as an independent. He'll have to get 10,000 signatures to get on the ballot, which I think he could. But it was another Danforth.
What's wrong with him? What is wrong with him?
But I have seen this. Very, 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 very light Republicans, even more so, more moderate than ever, are like, oh, yes, we got a candidate. But that candidate is not going to have a shot in the state of Missouri.
No.
Especially when he says he's basically like the other Republican candidates, not as direct. And I'm like, okay. Danforth's 85. He had a great run. It's whenever news stations or people needed something to go against Trump or Greitens, they go to Danforth.
Yeah.
And Danforth, God bless his soul. He's 85.
Yeah. He's kind of the Jim Hart of politicians.
Well, politics have changed. They're not like they were 30. They're not even like they were 20 years ago when he was 65.
How about 5 years ago?
Or 5 years ago.
Seriously.
So, but John Wood is another candidate that would, assuming he gets his signatures.
Yeah. It's exciting. This is the pregame.
And then
this is preseason to the season. It's supposed to be a blowout. It is supposed to be the nuclear option for Republicans. And it is kind of important to figure out which kind of Republican do we want to put in the Senate right now.
Exactly. I agree with you.
I mean, the guy that's leaving is a complete rhino. He doesn't really do much. You don't ever see him. It's not like Josh Hawley, who's on Fox News every other day, trying to shake the system up a little bit. It's kind of cool that the state of Missouri has one senator that's constantly on,
Yeah.
But
I'd like another one, actually.
But that senator doesn't want to work with Eric Schmidt. That senator, Hawley, does not want to work with Greitens. That senator only wants to work with Vicky Hartzler because they share the same political advisor. And he endorsed her.
No. Sucks to be him because it's not going to be Vicky.
Oh, man.
And the Democratic nominee, of course, was Trudy Bush Valentine. And she's starting to run a lot of ads now. And you'll hear her all over KMOX.
I saw it already.
I haven't heard her on
that's big beer.
I haven't heard
big
her on,
beer money.
I haven't heard her on the Edge yet. Chris, has Trudy Bush Valentine bought ads for the Edge yet?
No.
Yeah.
You might.
You don't just walk in as a daughter of one of the Bushes and expect to do anything as a Democrat. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. She's a Democrat, right?
Yeah. What was that?
She's going to flail around. She's not going to win anything, I don't think.
Well,
That's just my opinion.
Well, the state of Missouri right now is it's conservative right now.
Very.
But it wasn't that long ago, as Nick and I were talking about yesterday, that it was liberal. And there were
those
but it
days
was
are
but it was the
over.
old school Democrats. It's not new school Democrats.
Yeah. I think Missouri is having a very good time being a conservative state. I think they're enjoying that moniker right now. I don't think they're going back anytime soon.
Nick made a point yesterday that kind of got me thinking when he said, we didn't expect Roe versus Wade to be overturned this quickly. And I thought, well, then maybe the country isn't as woke as we talk about every day, because then that probably wouldn't have happened, right? Maybe there is a little bit more of this underlying red wave that's sneaking up
here's
on us.
the deal.
Because it's law. It wasn't a popular decision. This was a Supreme Court
But I'm saying
decision.
the support of it, right? There seems to be more people that aren't upset about it than there are upset.
The national.
I feel like the media is blowing the people that are upset out of proportion. And the majority of the people I talk to don't have a problem with it.
Oh, yeah. No, national polling is showing at least 60% of the country is not in favor of the Supreme Court's decision.
Okay, but here's the deal.
Which is why Democratic
who's calling in and giving those numbers?
No, these are several polling. I'm telling you, 60% at least.
Yeah, but the numbers are so wrong with Trump, too, and I feel like this is a similar situation. You're not getting the true answer out of people.
Well, if it's not an answer you don't like, you may not want to listen to what they say.
But here's the deal, Vic.
Because Monmouth University, the Quinnipiac poll, it's some of the best polling you're going to find, straight down the middle, is where that came from. Oh, no.
I just don't have much faith
more
in polling. I don't care who it is because it's not the people doing the polling.
Even Missourians.
It's not the place doing the polling.
Well, hold on,
it's
let me
the
finish.
people answering.
Let me finish. You keep interrupting me. Even in the state of Missouri, there's more people who were against Roe v. Wade, the decision that was made by the Supreme Court, than in for it. Even in the state of conservative Missouri, by all the polling numbers. That's why I'm like, no, it was not a popular decision. So that's why the Supreme Court, technically, it was a 5-3 decision. John Roberts really didn't he kind of went against it, but he wrote a letter. That's why it was an unpopular decision. But that's the reason.
I just think that the polling right now is, like I said, is a lot like when, we were going into Trump's election. There was
Which
all this
election?
negative when he was actually elected president. There was a lot of like, oh, he's not. These are the numbers. Like, this is what everybody's saying. But that's what everybody was saying to people calling them. But then when they were talking to their neighbors, they were actually owning up to how they really felt. And that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying about Roe versus Wade. I'm hearing more on the news that it's bad than I'm actually hearing to my face that it's bad.
Well, okay. That's
so
fair
I
enough.
don't know if I trust the polling as much on this.
So
because I think people are afraid to tell their opinion.
Yeah, they are. You're right.
That's what I mean. They're afraid to tell the truth.
when it comes to Republican or Democrat, but not when it comes to abortion. It's a completely different issue, and that's why the polling, every single poll, Republican, conservative, down the middle, shows that more Americans are in favor of abortion than not. Even Republicans, because now there's more Republican. Even Eric has talked about this. Eric had no problem with abortion as a libertarian / Republican because it's more like, hey, I'm more Republican from a fiscal standpoint than I am a social standpoint. And you have more and more Republicans going that way these days.
I'm just curious. Have you been polled? Chris, have you ever been polled? Anybody on Facebook ever been polled?
I've never been polled.
Okay, so then who's getting polled?
I can't be polled.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
So polling is a scientific. They can get pretty close to the pin. They can. I mean, They got close to the pin on the last election. You know, we never had a chance to really talk about the Roe versus Wade thing because we were gone. Here's the deal. You're right. 60% of the people polled in a phone call saying, hey, do you think it's a good idea that the Supreme Court did this? They're like, nah, not really. No, I kind of like the women choosing. Okay, fantastic. Now let's poll you about what you think the issues are for the next election. It was at the bottom.
Yeah, so it didn't even move.
It was below immigration.
Right.
Okay, so people are not that concerned about it. If you are a 45-year-old woman with 3 kids in the house, you're not worried about abortion rights anymore. You're worried about a $400 grocery bill with some macaroni and cheese and a few things of bread.
That's the side issue, though. You've taken it to another.
Correct.
The silo. You've taken it to another race.
But those numbers can always be fudged in these bizarro ways.
They could be fudged anyway. Trump was supposed to win the election against Biden. Okay, so there you go.
Yeah,
and that was polling too, though. So people weren't afraid to say what they thought coming into that as well. So
correct. So the whole thing about the Roe versus Wade thing, I wasn't all that shocked. The Supreme Court for 50 years have been dealing with a mess.
Yeah, they've been
left
trying
behind by all of these lawsuits that keep coming in. I don't know how many lawsuits they have fielded over women's rights, over kids' rights.
Robert,
over
I'm sorry,
all of
Trump
this stuff.
did not officially win. He did not officially win. Okay, I know we've got our issues, and I'm not trying to upset anybody, but he did not officially win. We can
damn!
say he won.
That when I looked down, there's a nerve there.
I
still.
know there is.
I looked down. I was like,
With
damn. Okay.
I know.
All right.
Sorry, Robert. He did not officially win. We could all think he did.
And Tom Brady did win a few Super Bowls with some deflated balls.
And
it's over. It's over.
Exactly. And Tom Brady admitted
to deflating some balls.
No, that the tuck rule, the game that sent him into his first Super Bowl, he said that it should have never happened.
On camera.
Yes.
He goes, it sucks to be you. I won.
He's
Get
like,
over it.
It was a bad call that put us in. So he admitted it too.
So just take solace. Trump lost. So did Brady. Brady won.
Officially,
Brady won. Right, exactly. It's over. Get over it.
Yeah.
You keep talking about that garbage, and we can't go forward. Trump needs to say this. Hey, let me sit down. There's no way that old codger over there got 81 million votes. I'm sorry. I know. I'll take it to my grave. He didn't. To me, he did. But I would like to, which he never has done, I lost the debate. I lost the election. We're going to move forward now. If he was a good leader, he would do that.
Hey.
Otherwise, DeSantis is looking really, really good to a lot of people right now.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Yeah, I was talking this weekend about DeSantis Haley and like how that would probably be a really, really good ticket. So,
who's Haley?
Nikki Haley.
Oh, Nikki.
Or Kristi Noem.
Mm-hmm.
Kristi Noem is awesome also.
Nikki doesn't have a shot.
Nikki Haley would be hard-pressed because she went against Trump.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She has no shot.
But if you put the two of them together, that's what my friend was arguing. You can bring the party together by kind of doing both.
Is your friend a male or female?
Male.
Kristi Noem has a better shot.
Yeah, Kristi Noem. There's something about Kristi Noem that I think is winnable. I also think Tim Scott, the senator from South Carolina, I believe.
Carolina.
I think he would be fantastic.
Anyway,
I'm just saying, when you bring up the Trump election, they have some raw nerves, and you can't, no matter what I don't believe that the Joe Biden, who basically is a walking skeleton, won that election with 81 million votes because Obama didn't get 81 million votes. There's no way. But that being said, it's over.
But the other side does come back, and they've got their argument, as we've heard several times, saying, yeah, but we never had such a mean, egotistical president as Trump where people didn't like Biden.
Maybe.
but they hated Trump. So
Yeah.
that's why it was a vote against instead of a vote for somebody else.
But how immature
Do they say
is
the
that?
same thing now when gas is $8 a gallon?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some
I don't
do.
think they do.
Chris, some do. I know somebody who I work with. Anything but Trump. Anything but Trump. Still, anything but Trump.
Yeah.
So they would rather take a pay cut doing their job, paying $8 a gallon,
Chris
than have Trump.
Pride is an interesting thing.
Damn.
I know.
Sounds like a real tool. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody out there that wants to take a pay cut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and
And you shouldn't vote emotionally. Sorry.
always.
That bothers
always.
me when people say that. Anything but, well, okay, what about what they do?
Americans don't do anything unemotionally anymore. What do you mean?
It's like the United
It's
States.
all about emotion.
The United States is littered with really bad candidates because of this woke garbage, because of this liberalism, because we were rioting in Ferguson, whatever it was, whatever kicked it off. The United States is littered with this garbage. Look at Gascon. He's about to be gone. 700,000 petitioners are going to kick him out of that job. You cannot put a prosecutor
I'll
into
believe that when I see it. He's more connected than the guy from San Francisco. He's got the inner line. He is connected.
You think so? You don't think that the Beverly
Yes.
Hills elite are going,
He might be
no.
over it.
Yeah.
You don't think so, man?
No, I don't. I've seen what he's done. I don't agree with soft sentencing that I see over and over and over and over again. But I thought he would have. I think he's going to weather
Kim
it.
Gardner could be next if she doesn't
Kim
clean up.
Gardner's not going anywhere.
Why not? What if
Eric,
they get rid of Gascon?
Because if they did, it'd be the people themselves.
Yeah.
The people themselves are not getting rid of Kim
You don't
Gardner
think
in
St.
Louis
Louis
City.
would want to
No.
see a little cleanup action going on?
The residents of St. Louis City support what your
Do
circuit
they
attorney.
really?
We've talked about this 100
You know what I saw?
times.
I saw on your station one of the most disgusting stories I've ever seen in my life. And that was that St. Louis City cannot take its trash out.
It's still going on.
One of the most disgusting local news stories I've ever seen, that the city of St. Louis cannot get its garbage taken to the landfills.
That's a true story.
It's so gross.
They're having problems, St. Louis City, right now in regards to, for those who may not know listening.
It's disgusting.
Not everybody's getting their trash picked up regularly right now, or they haven't been.
And these poor people, I guess it was Chris Hayes or somebody was out there interviewing them. And the poor residents are like, yeah, it smells like rotting corpses.
Like New
I
York?
mean, yes.
Smells like New York.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God, that is so gross. If the murder on the streets doesn't get you, maybe the smell of corpses in your alley will get you
Eric,
out of there. So St. Louis is disgusting. It is the grossest place. But it didn't used to be that way. And that's why I'm saying, never mind. You know what?
Don't do a Biden and go, that's why I'm saying never mind.
I'm doing a Biden. Anyway, you know the thing.
Well, there were, Eric, there were 120 dumpster fires reported.
Oh, my God.
Hold on.
They're trying to burn it off.
No.
People are over it. They're
Over
just
the
like,
4th. No, that's not why. Over the 4th of July weekend,
wow,
firefighters were called to over 120 calls for burning neighborhood trash dumpsters.
They only made it to 3 of them.
But it did.
3. They only made it to 3. They let them burn. They got to get rid of the trash.
Hold on. Station number 2. We're going to burn a little of this garbage off.
Right? They're like, the garbage company won't come, but we'll
The
see if the
St.
fire
Louis Fire
department
Chief
does.
Dennis Jenkerson says the dumpsters are normally parked right next to a garage. So we had several garage fires over the weekend as well, but it was because of the remnants of smoldering fireworks.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't.
right.
It wasn't
the
people.
trash.
It wasn't the people that didn't want the
We do this every.
corpse smell.
That sounds a bit coordinated, doesn't it?
Well, the dumpster fires do happen every 4th of July. So we do this story.
Especially when your trash doesn't get taken out.
Yeah.
This happens.
Oh, my God.
4 homeless people blew
Last
up in the
year,
trash cans.
It's not even funny.
It's
Vic,
not, but that's the point.
They were shooting them fireworks at the trash cans deliberately.
Yeah, hoping something would spark.
Right.
Yeah. Give me one of those Roman candles real fast.
We'll get rid of this trash.
Got that one. Got that one.
The 120 is 20 more than last year. So
Yeah, how much more trash than last year?
we got to take a break. Hey, by the way, people keep bringing it up. We're not talking about the Tim Lomar stuff because no charges have been filed, okay? That's why. We've had people yesterday and today. I mean, no charge has been filed, right? No need to talk, right? Because we don't know what happened. So there you go. We'll just leave it there. We're going to be responsible in that whole situation. So there you go. We'll take a break. We'll come back with the news headlines, your sports headlines, and your birthdays. It is The Edge, the fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Chris Cooper, and Vic Faust of Fox 2.
Coming right back.
Please leave a message at the beep.
Hey, it's fun. Remember me? Miss you, buddy. Look, I know it's been a minute, but we gotta get the fam back down to Holiday World and Splash and Safari. They've got 3 of the top 5 water coasters in the world. Remember getting soaked on Mammoth and Cheetah Chase? Or screaming down monster roller coasters like Thunderbird and Voyage? Tickets are still at holidayworld.com. Oh, the kids want to say something. Go ahead.
Weber Chevrolet has been in business since 1902. No other car dealer in St. Louis of any brand can say that. Nobody sells more Chevrolet, period. Weber Chevrolet is one dealer with 3 roofs. In Missouri at Olive and 270, and in Illinois Metro East, Columbia, and Granite City. All easy to get to, just follow the 270 loop. Also, all online accessible at WeberChevrolet.com. Right now, Weber Chevrolet is open but very thorough in their cleaning, disinfecting, and social distancing rules. And don't forget, Weber Chevrolet service departments are award-winning and second to none. In fact, other dealers send their problems to Weber Chevy to fix. Now during this crisis, Weber Chevrolet has teamed up with Detroit to come up with awesome deals to help people save money and manage their budget. Discounts, incentives, and the ability to not make your payment for up to 4 months. Weber Chevrolet since 1902, WeberChevrolet.com.
Come on down to St. Louis Hemp Company in St. Peters, where you can get all of your CBD needs, as well as many other euphoric cannabinoid-based products. From topicals to edibles and drinks, St. Louis Hemp Company has what you need, and new products are coming in all the time. You can get your medical marijuana card in store. Come on in to St. Louis Hemp Company, just off I-70 at Salt Lick Road by Deerbergs, and get your hemp together. Check out St. Louis Hemp Company on Facebook for more info and map.
Hey, it's Shanny from Mascots Bar and Grill, and I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a place to watch the game with friends, Cardinals, Blues, whatever, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. If you're looking for a place for happy hour, it's Mascots Bar and Grill. Heck, grab some friends, get a table, and play rock and roll bingo every night and twice on Saturdays at Mascots Bar and Grill. You can win some great prizes. Seriously, great prizes at Mascots for playing rock and roll bingo. And it's absolutely free to play. Wednesday night is ladies' night, and you won't believe the specials they have going on there. Come by for lunch. They're the home of the legendary lunch special. You go tell them you're FOS, you're a friend of Shanny's, and you want that big old burger and fries for just $5, and they're going to give it to you fresh and hot, just the way you ordered it, and it's so delicious, and you don't have to do the dishes. If you go once, you will go again and again. Mascots Bar and Grill, home of the legendary lunch special.
You work from home, and now home can be anywhere you want with an RV from Bill Thomas Camper Sales. RV travel is the ultimate social distancing for your family, and you know what you have with you and where it's been. For 55 years locally, family-owned, Bill Thomas Camper Sales has had the highest quality for every budget, and they have guidelines in place for your safe shopping experience. Travel in comfort and safety with a visit to Bill Thomas Camper Sales in Wentzville. For details, hours, and directions, go to btcamper.com.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized Cash Rewards credit card, you can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to up to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Now another hour of The Edge Morning Show on KFNS Troy St. Charles. The Edge Morning Show.
Hi, this is Dr. Erin Huey with Tomasino Gerst Vision Source. We provide a ton of specialty care: glaucoma, diabetic eye care, dry eye evaluations, now myopia management. Typically, we see patients that need vision correction for a variety of hobbies, for work, most often glasses and contacts. Come and see us at Tomasino Gerst Vision Source, dryoureyes.com, 272-1444, dryoureyes.com.
Shop in one place, O'Fallon Overhead Doors, for your residential and commercial garage doors and gates. As a locally owned, family-operated business, O'Fallon Overhead Doors provides 5-star service. Their technicians are not paid on commission, so they won't sell you something you don't need. Looking for a new door, a repair, or yearly maintenance? Call O'Fallon Overhead Doors on Continental Drive in Wentzville, 272-2722. Showroom open weekdays 8 till 4:30. Free estimates on new doors. Visit O'FallonOverheadDoors.com.
Viper Weather with legendary chief meteorologist Dave Murray.
Hi, this is Viper meteorologist Dave Murray on this Thursday. Partly sunny skies. It's hot, it's humid, and let's look for some scattered thunderstorms from time to time. But we should warm up to 98 degrees. The record's 107 from 2012. However, if you get under a thunderstorm, temperatures will cool briefly into the 70s. That rain, cooled air. Tonight, partly cloudy skies, scattered thunderstorms around. A couple of them could be on the strong side, 75. Friday, hot and humid, some scattered showers and thunderstorms. A couple also could be on the strong side on Friday, 95 degrees. The weekend, though, was looking very nice. Saturday, partly sunny, less humid, 85. Sunday, sunny and 85. Also, comfortable humidity levels, not only on Sunday, but really right through the weekend. We'll start to feel that on Friday night. From the Viper Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist Dave Murray. Now back to the Edge on 100.7, The Viper.
Whipper River Electric, a Touchstone Energy cooperative. The Edge Morning Show.
Local headlines now with Fox 2's Vic Faust.
Hey guys, straight up 9 o'clock. Here's a look at your morning headlines. Sam Page, St. Louis County executive, admitted yesterday that he did know why his chief of staff resigned. That despite him first saying that his chief of staff was leaving because he had a family member that died.
Liar.
We'll see if voters care come August primary against Jane Duker. Heat can be serious, especially with as much as we've had, but it's causing pavement to explode on Missouri roadways, even after the roadways have been repaired. So if you're complaining about roads, you can also complain about the heat, because the heat can mess up the new roads that were just done. And I'm not kidding. That's what can happen. A man was shot in the head in South St. Louis overnight, unfortunately.
It's a big shocker.
Well, this one happened at Gravois Street in Pestalozzi. Unfortunately, Pestalozzi seems to have a lot of bad stuff that happens over there. Also interesting here, the Missouri Department of Labor and Industrial Relations said it has no authority over undocumented workers. So illegal immigrants, illegal aliens, whatever you want to say. Said now a new Senate panel is looking at what can be done to discourage employers from illegal immigration and using the 60,000 undocumented immigrants here. Cardinals also lost again yesterday. They've now lost 4 in a row, 3 straight to the Braves. Thank God they're in the worst division in baseball, that they're only 3 games out of first. Let's just hope that they don't get swept out of Atlanta later today in a 4-game series, because, as we know, Cardinals pitching going into the season was their biggest problem and concern, and it still remains that way. Mo, please do something, please. And we'll talk about this on the show in just a little bit, but there is now concern, or at least a push, from the nation's largest teachers union. How do the teachers feel about this? The teachers union wants to change to push the word from mother to birthing parent.
Oh, God.
That's your teachers union. Let's look at your headlines on Big Faust.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. That's right, I served you cake. I'm Peggy. Pull your leggy. Happy birthday.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go.
All right, our birthdays today are some good ones. People born on this day consistently strive to improve themselves. Though they are known to be moody, they are still highly dedicated to their family and will try their best to keep their loved ones happy. Ringo Starr, drummer, Beatles. Guess how old he is today?
76. In late 70s.
Oh, 82 actually. And I didn't know this. His real name is Sir Richard Starkey. Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
He's Iron Man.
Inducted twice, actually, to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 88 for the Beatles and in 2015 as a solo artist, which is really cool. And in 2020, cited as the world's wealthiest drummer with $350 million net worth. I thought that was pretty interesting. But he is a Beatle, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Jim Gaffigan, he's a comedian. He's 56 today. He worked on Luca, as well as Hotel Transylvania's. He actually has a tour going on right now. It's called The Fun Tour. Check him out. Billy Campbell, 63, best known for his reoccurring role as Luke Fuller in the TV series Dynasty. A little before me, but I heard it was really good. Moving on to some athletes. Chase Claypool. He's an NFL wide receiver, right? 24 years old. He played for Notre Dame and then was drafted and is with the Steelers today. Lisa Leslie, former WNBA, right? She's 50 today. Made history July 30th of 2002 when she became the first player to ever dunk in the WNBA. And I'm sure it's happened plenty of times since then.
What team did she play for, do you know?
LA
The
Sparks.
Sparks.
The Sparks.
She was very pretty.
Yeah. Very, very good. And she's moved on to also do some more like TV stuff. But Michelle Kwan, figure skater, remember her? She is 42 today. Two-time Olympic medal winner. She had a silver and a bronze. 5-time world champion and 9-time U.S. champion. And then I would be remiss if I didn't mention today would have been Satchel Paige's birthday. Hall of Fame pitcher. Wise man, if you didn't know. I know a lot of people talk about your yogi sayings, but he's actually known for a few good sayings himself. Work like you don't need the money. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching. And then the second one is age is a question of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. So thanks for that, Satchel Paige. Happy birthday to all of our famous friends from your Edge family.
Can you tell me what day it is?
You want answers!
I want the truth!
Well, truth be told,
You can't handle the truth!
I'll tell you what day it is.
It's National Tell the Truth Day.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Truth Day? Now they want the truth. You know, the truth shall set you free.
The truth is...
It's showtime.
And it is showtime. What's that, Eric?
Was that directed at Sam Page? I don't even know.
Eric made a
I don't
funny.
know. No, I don't know. It's not rhetorical. Seriously.
Guys, welcome back to the show. It is The Edge. Fastest 2 hours of morning talk radio. That's funny, Eric. Eric Johnson, Chris and I. Crystal Cooper, Nick Fausto. Tell the truth.
that was Jane Duker in the background.
That is Jane Duker. I can see, Jane Duker and Sam Page would be great Simpson characters. I mean,
yes!
That press conference.
Yes! Absolutely!
Could you say, we got to tell the Verbal Ninja that
Greatest
she needs
episode ever was with Sam Page and Jane Duker.
I just get a gist of Jane finding him in some alley and like choking him out.
Yeah. Jane would, if she wins this election, she's not going to be the kind of, she's not going to skirt around the podium. She's going to be like, get over here, kid.
No,
she'll slap some reporters.
Absolutely.
I love it, man. I hope she wins so bad.
Oh my God, that's.
I mean, we'll have to literally double wash our tuxedos because we got to go to Nick Schwartz's inauguration. Then we got to go to her inauguration.
You own a tuxedo?
No, I have to go rent one.
Okay.
get it dry clean because we'll have 2 of them to go to now.
I didn't think you had one. Also, from the Facebook line, Glenn Thompson says Brittany Griner pleads guilty. She's the WNBA star that's been held in Russia for well over 4 months. I don't know what that means.
It means that they're going to let her go. It's like one of those hostage letters.
Plead guilty,
and then we'll let you go.
Exactly.
Look, we got your famous basketball player on tape saying she did it, didn't we? Now we will let her go. Get out of here.
But are they trading her for somebody or no?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
No, because it was a criminal infraction.
And she's not talking about a basketball trade.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
A Russian diplomat somewhere.
We have ways of making it dark, Fraulein. Just sign the paperwork, and we send you back to the USA. That was pretty good, wasn't it? Like Natasha.
I don't know if that. Yeah, I think that was Russia. That was pretty good. At first, it almost sounded.
I got it from Bullwinkle when I was a kid.
I love that show.
Crystal, I'm surprised you even know what that show is, considering your age.
I love that show.
Yes.
What the hell? How do you know that show?
What? No, that used to be on. That was really good.
I don't know why we are so surprised, because you're a millennial, correct?
Yeah.
Us old cats, some of the best programming ever was back in the 70s and the 80s.
More
so
like
of
the
course
80s.
you're going to watch
More like
that.
the 80s.
The 70s. Oh, Sanford and Son? Come on,
Eric,
man.
how many times do you insult yourself every day?
Do I insult myself every day?
Every day.
Assault or insult? I beat the crap out of myself every morning.
Yourself. God damn it, nobody likes you. You deserve this.
Yes.
Nice,
I don't know.
Chris, nice.
Insult myself. Probably
Like
a
saying,
dozen.
I'm such an idiot.
I'm a moron.
I'm a moron.
Yeah.
Well, new poll said that the average is more than 3 times a day. That includes insulting things that you say, insulting your thoughts, so you don't necessarily have to say it out loud for it to count, but you're thinking it. Why the hell did I think that? Gosh,
Yeah.
I hate myself.
It's
Vic.
more of a regret thing.
I'll call myself a dumbass occasionally. Don't agree, Crystal. Apparently, women do it more than men. The average guy insults himself 3 times a day or 1,095 times a year.
Yeah.
For women, you insult yourself 4 times a day or 1,460 times a year.
Interesting.
So I guess
Insult.
Yeah, that's a lot of insulting. Maybe we should be telling her the old affirmations.
Yeah.
And doggone it, people like me.
I think it's healthy.
Look in the mirror.
Insulting yourself can be, damn it, why'd I do that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
100 times, I would say, Vic.
You
maybe 200 times.
You're 100 times? Okay.
200 a day.
Also, are hot dogs an acceptable burger topping?
No.
Ew.
It should not even be thought of.
Too many nitrates.
8% of Americans think that hot dogs are an acceptable topping to put on top of a burger.
Excuse me?
No.
I can't. What the hell?
That would be like, is apple butter and hamburgers go together? It doesn't.
No.
But some restaurant, some bougie ass restaurant on a coastline restaurant would have apple butter hamburgers, and it would be amazing. So you just don't know.
And experts,
Not gonna happen.
And experts say that hangry really is a real thing.
Oh, yes. Especially
People-
in my household.
People are 34% angrier and 37% more irritable when they're hungry.
Oh, no doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
No doubt.
But then
And-
once you get past the hangriness, if you can get past the hangriness without eating, you go into euphoria. Then you're really happy. You're like, everything's cool, man. And then you die. Go on, sorry, babe.
Scooby-Doo's original name, it wasn't Scooby-Doo. It was Too Much. T-O-O, Too Much.
Zoinks! Too much!
What?
That's very cool trivia right there.
Too Much, not Scooby-Doo. There was talk of making him a small, feisty dog instead of a big Great Dane.
Oh, no. I couldn't have pictured that.
Well, that's what Scrappy was for. Scrappy was the small little feisty monster.
Huh.
I know. Thomas Edison invented an electric pen in 1876 that was later adapted to become the first tattoo machine in 1891.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
These are some interesting facts. And finally, I thought this was funny. The University of Alabama's football practice field, one of the best teams, programs in America,
is in a swamp.
No, and they're near a few apartment complexes.
Uh-huh.
But people who live there have it in their leases that they can't watch practice. How in the hell do you stop that?
Wait a minute. Is it students that are watching?
Students, residents?
That would be one that would get nah.
The practice
come on,
fields
man.
are right next to apartment complexes. How the hell did that happen?
Student apartment complexes or
It do-
public apartment?
It just said apartment complexes.
Well, if they're public, then yeah, I mean, you wouldn't want a recruiter just posting up a rent in that spot, right?
Well,
that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
But if it's student stuff,
because
then that's
Seahawks have the same kind of thing in Seattle. Their practice facility is like surrounded by houses.
Yeah.
So it seems like if you were you just buy a house if you were, with the Raiders. You would have a couple of houses over there just watching the Seahawks play for that one game a season.
Yeah. If it, I don't get it. If it was student apartments, that's weird.
Hmm.
If it's real public apartments, I get
Yeah.
it.
Rams facility is great. The now defunct Rams facility, but that was a great practice facility over there.
So I'm looking to see what happened with this Brittany Griner situation because I was wondering if this was going to be something that was played for President Biden's advantage, although he's been called out by NBA, WNBA players for months, and then now it's been a big, big ordeal. So I didn't know if they were trying to make this to try to make it go public for Biden. All I know is that she pled guilty, as Glenn from the Facebook line told us, to drug charges in Russia. So what does Brittany Griner get to do now? Well, she was arrested in February, right before Russia invaded Ukraine. So she could face up to 10 years in prison. So she said, I'd like to plead guilty, Your Honor, but there was no intent. I didn't want to break the law. This is what she said in court papers. She said, I'd like to give my testimony later, but I need time to prepare. So it sounds like a deal's been orchestrated.
You know, that's right. They're going to let her out. They're going to put her on probation. Don't come back here ever again. And it'll just be another thorn in the side of the United States. And then Russia's winning the game right now. Have you ever noticed that? They're
winning everything.
They're winning everything. The
They're
ruble.
winning the most important game. It's the ruble. It's the gold.
It's kicking ass.
It's
Oil
the ruble
is just
backed
going
by
nuts.
gold.
They're so they're
because of the sanctions that President Biden put on them.
Yeah.
It made them richer.
The discount that they're giving on their oil right now still has them selling it at $100 a barrel. That's nuts. That is like unbelievable.
And now you need to know why the national media is truly not straightforward media, because we're not telling the national stories of how rich Russia has become since the war on Ukraine and since we did what we did with sanctions, because it gave them the right and the ability to go trade and force. Yeah. Oh yeah, you want your energy?
Yeah,
you're going to pay us gold, and we're going to pop. And our dollar's dying. I'm hitting some of the top parts of the story. I'm not doing the deep dive. It's done. It's over. Our dollar is just a matter of tick-tock, and Russia's getting richer.
So this is
richer and richer.
This comes down to the media. They have to start playing the game like maybe they played it back in the Nixon administration with the Watergate
can't when they're
stuff.
Controlled.
I understand.
And
nothing's
going to change in our lifetime, Eric. National media isn't. Not a chance in hell.
Okay.
Because it's who's bought and paid.
It was nice knowing you. I'm going to Sweden.
Do you have a good place over there?
I don't, but I'll invite you for the summer.
We'll
go to the Swiss Alps. We'll go to the Swiss Alps. We'll go down the little.
I got to learn the language.
Okay. Yeah. The only thing is the food really sucks. It's all raw fish. You will hate it.
I thought I'd rather go. I'd rather go to like Costa Rica.
No, if you're going to go somewhere, it's going to have to be like your primary residence will be Sweden, I think, maybe Switzerland, and then we'll just take a train over to Europe, vacation in Iceland. I don't know, man. See how stupid this sounds because of Joe Biden.
Yeah.
We're having this dumbass conversation because of Joe Biden.
Well, there's a lot of people who think that this conversation is dumb. The National Education Association is proposing a resolution that would change the word mother in all contracts to birthing parent. And they said the reason for this is to be inclusive to the LGBTQIA plus community. The resolution is going to be voted on next Wednesday by their assembly, which is made up of 6,000 educators in Chicago, as well as some virtually. They represent teachers' unions, opinions, and belief. It was unclear whether the resolution passed. This was voted on yesterday, excuse me. So reporters reached out for comments yesterday from the NEA, but did not immediately receive a response. So they were voting on this yesterday. No word yet if this passed, but this was on the agenda to try to pass. They say, using this contract language, members don't have to worry about how a Board of Education solicitor defines maternity leave, mother, and or father. The language is an inclusive reflection of how LGBTQIA plus members build families.
Well, as educators, your first job is to be consistent to science and go to the biology department and say, excuse me, I have a question for you. Yes, can I help you? Yeah, I'm with the NEA, and I need to know, can men have babies? No, they actually can't. Is there anything else you need? Nope, there's not. So a mom actually has it's a defined word, right? Mm-hmm. So you're not teaching anything by doing this garbage in the classrooms. A birthing person is a mom. Am I losing anything in the translation there?
A birthing person is a woman.
Is a woman, but it's a mom.
Right.
A mother.
I just don't feel like I know enough about this, but I'm just wondering if, there's two moms in a family, right? If only one of them is having the babies.
Wait.
Is that
stop?
where...
Go very slow with me on this one. Because you're barking up a tree that might make sense.
So two women
are
in a relationship.
Right.
Okay. Are they both moms, or is only one a mom because only one had kids? Is that where the confusion is? Because they're both women.
No, that wasn't part of this.
But is the only one that's one? No, but I'm saying in their relationship, is the only one that's wanting to be called mom the one that had the children?
Okay, so you've changed it from the educational story.
I'm just trying to understand
but I think that it's like
the philosophy why.
So here's the problem.
But this, just real quick, and I'll shut up. This is about.
I'll tell you what the problem really
is. They're putting birthing
is.
parent in there because about their educators when they say they go on maternity leave and things like that.
And they can also say it's discriminatory if you say mom in a classroom. No,
but that's a good point.
You can't. They've already showed that they'll do that stuff. If I call if I call you a they, or if I call you a he, and they say I identify as a they have shown that they have the ability to expel you, right? This kid right here just called me a he, and I'm a they. Okay? I'm a they. That's my pronoun. It looks like you are discriminating against they. Now that's a problem because you just.
So what would you call, Crystal, if you're not, I guess, you said it was two females, two women?
Yeah, I was just wondering if two women are in a relationship and one of them does not choose to have the children, right? Then she would not consider herself a mother.
They're females.
They're
women.
They're women.
They have the potential. Hold on. They have the potential to have a child.
Right.
The potential doesn't make you a mother. The actual birthing of said kid makes you said mother, correct?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Birth.
All right.
That's all I was
All right.
thinking.
Aaron says biologically, the woman that gives birth is the mom.
I can't believe we're having this debate.
I know.
This is incredible.
The sperm donor is dad.
Dad, correct.
The lesbian lover is stepmom if they're legally married.
They can be mom. I tell you can have a mom and a mom. Why not?
No,
right?
I know, but I'm saying I don't
have
know
no
what
problem
they
with that.
prefer.
Who cares what they prefer?
Because
It's like saying this. It's like saying, you see that stop sign out there that for millennium people have said, oh, it's a stop sign. Well, I consider it a go sign. It's a go sign. So you have to have standards in your language, in your community. Yeah. The standard is if you see a red sign that says stop on it, it's a stop sign.
Mm-hmm. Cindy says they're both considered a mom, Crystal.
Yes.
Sherry says nobody's going to steal my womanhood.
That's a good point.
But
How do
someone that
these
doesn't
women
have a kid
feel?
isn't considered a mom. So she's wrong. Cindy's wrong. They both can't. I mean, that's where I'm coming from.
They're a potential mom, right?
Yeah.
They're a female otherwise.
Could be a stepmom. I would agree with that. But only one of them was the mom. Am I wrong?
Oh, my God. Vic, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
No, I feel like, we're talking advanced calculus right now.
Yes. Because everybody would be birthing people, right?
Right, exactly.
Everybody would be a birthing person.
No, I feel like you could.
You're trying to talk yourself into something, I think.
No, I'm trying to say that from their perspective, is that what we're thinking? That's
Tammy
all.
says this is stupid. We all know.
Move on.
Paula,
Well, that's rude.
when and why did mom and dad become bad words? Oh, I know.
Because here's why.
I know.
In my opinion, let's really do a deep dive and then we'll move on. I promise. They are trying to not have a glass ceiling. There's no women. Women are the ones that are trying to bust through a glass ceiling, correct? Am I right in saying that? If there's no female, if there's no male, if there's just they, if we're all just theys, our pronouns are all this, then the glass ceiling, there is no glass ceiling anymore. We all have potential to be CEOs, to be successful in business, to do anything we want. I'm suspicious that that's kind of what's going on right now, is they don't want to have feminism anymore. They want no-ism anymore, correct?
Yeah.
They're just trying to, everything they want just to be gray. Man is black, woman is white. There's no gray area in there.
Yeah.
They want the entire spectrum to be gray, a huge gradient. You can be whatever you want inside of this gradient. You can succeed, you can fail, but there will be no more glass ceilings. There will be no more Hillary Clintons trying to bust through the glass ceiling because I'm a they. Mm-hmm. I'm just a they. I'm just an existence. I'm like a plant. Do you see what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think is going on, but I'm not totally sure.
Yeah.
Because no one has reported on it at Fox 2 News. I'm waiting for Elliot to do this.
Aaron says evil loves chaos. Amy says I'm adopted, and what she said was PC. Okay. All right. Nope. I have heard people refer to both women as moms, Cindy. Yeah. Well, the reason we were talking about it, as stupid as it may sound to some of you, is the fact that the NEA, the National Education Association, which controls the teachers union, is voting on birthing moms.
The anecdote to this,
instead of using or birthing parent instead of moms.
The anecdote to this is every single one of you have to go to your school boards and vote them out. I don't give a damn how good they are as a school board member. I don't care. You have to start over. And Nick Schwar has promised us if he becomes a senator, we will have school vouchers all over the place.
It's
he will
not
give you,
just about the school union. Or
he will give you $16,000 checks
Eric,
to take to your school of your choice.
Yeah, the school boards are controlled by the unions. It's the unions. It's not even the school boards.
No,
the school boards can try to fight back in some senses, but it's the school. It's the unions. It's
so they're boss.
Unions.
They're the boss. Okay.
Yeah, we got to take a break. We'll continue to talk about it in a second. Part of desensitizing for Margie. Yeah, it can be. All right, it is the fastest 2 hours of Morning Talk Radio. Line it up. We'll check the headlines. We'll see what else is shaking down today. If there's something you want to get into, let us know. You can also give us a call. The phone number 636-695-2915. Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper. I'm Vic Faust from Fox 2. And before we go, Amy says birthing mom is insulting to mothers who can't birth.
Have you ever noticed no one is saying the word dad is insulting? Dad is almost never brought up in the conversation.
National
is it?
School Board Association.
Is it?
Yeah.
Mother is horrible, but you never hear, don't call me dad.
Yeah. And Sherry says we don't have public schools anymore. They are governmental indoctrination camps. We'll get into it all. You're listening to The Edge right after this.
The Morning Edge. 100.7 The Viper.
How long does it take to tackle a home project? With Angie, you could cross it off your list before this ad is over. Just tell us what you need, indoor or outdoor, repair or redesign, and we handle the rest, sending a top pro to get it done. You don't have to lift a finger, except to tap the screen or click the mouse. Plus, Angie is free to use. So bring us your next home project, and we'll bring it home. Download the app or go to Angie.com. That's ANGI.com to get started.
Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if a prescription is appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for full details and important safety information. Subscription required. Refund available for 60 days after purchase.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 90% cheaper? And you can get it online? Just go to 4hims.com/joy. At Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and trusted generic alternatives to the biggest brands at 90% off. That's right, get generic for Viagra, the same active ingredient as brand name Viagra, but 90% cheaper. It's the same medication you get from your doctor, but with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. Results are guaranteed or your money back. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, 4hims.com/joy. That's 4hims.com/joy for your free online visit. FORHIMS.com/JOY.
If you owe the IRS back taxes, then get ready to pay up. The IRS has giant private collection agencies actively tracking down folks who owe the IRS. So if you think dodging them was stressful in the past, it's going to get a whole lot tougher. Optima Tax Relief has this advice. Don't wait. Solve your tax problems now before it's too late. Optima Tax Relief works to stop the demand letters, stop the aggressive collection actions, and stop the IRS collectors from targeting you. Ask Optima about the Fresh Start Initiative, one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered. If you qualify, you could save thousands, and nobody knows this program better than they do. Optima is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, and they get results, having resolved over $1 billion of tax debt for their clients. Get a fresh start. Call today for your free consultation.
Call 800-624-7544. 800-624-7544. 800-624-7544.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hi, this is Conrad Bellman at Bellman's Car Connection in St. Peters. Right now, we're buying any pre-owned vehicles. At Bellman Car Connection, we will take anything on trade: farm, house, truck, cars, and SUVs. Bring into a Bellman pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or van today. The inventory is always fresh, so hurry in before someone else buys the one you want. Bellman's Car Connection in St. Peters at Highway 70 and 370, where you will never pay the max. Online at carnection.com.
DQ presents the sound of an all-star summer lineup. Leading off, the promising rookie, new Oreo Dirt Pie. On deck, the fan favorite Girl Scout Thin Mints. Summer standouts, Drumstick with peanuts and cotton candy. And batting cleanup, it's you. With your red spoon and 6 summer blizzard flavors, official treat of MLB. All part of the new DQ All-Star Summer Blizzard lineup. DQ? Happy tastes good.
If you are having a bad day at work, I can help. Hi, this is Curtis Barks with Complete Auto Body and Repair. We just expanded to Cottleville and St. Peters and are looking for qualified automotive and auto body technicians that would want to work in a climate-controlled environment. That's right, we offer a fully climate-controlled, air-conditioned and heated facility in both Cottleville and St. Peters. Visit us at CompleteAB.com. If it's not perfect, it's not complete. Others can't compete with Complete Auto Body.
Dad, and service.
Oh yeah, and service.
He fixed the car.
Drivers who switch and save with Progressive save over $700 on average, and those savings add up. Imagine what you could buy in the future.
The graphics are so real on this video game console I bought with the savings from switching to Progressive 10 years ago. I can't tell what's real and what's the game, which I think is what people want. You know, in the future, which it is currently.
So switch to Progressive and save big, because those savings can add up in the future. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. National annual average insurance savings by new customers surveyed who saved with Progressive in 2020. Potential savings will vary.
Here comes more of the Edge Morning Show.
Hey guys, welcome back to the show. It is The Edge, the fastest 2 hours in morning talk radio. Jump in on our Facebook line. It's the best anywhere as well, if we do say so ourselves. Facebook 100.7 The Viper. It's Facebook 100.7 The Viper. Eric Johnson's here. Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper. I'm Vic Faust of Fox 2. We're going to school kind of here. We're trying to learn what we can. We have a call from Wentzville. Pat. Pat is on the phone. Pat, what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about?
Well, I think I was the birthing unit.
The birthing unit?
That's where babies are born, is the birthing unit.
Right. What you were talking about earlier was, or I guess how it started to come about, was a union contract deal, actually, that
Correct.
It's language in there that they don't want to say mother or father, I think, to get maternity leave.
Correct.
So they want to say birthing unit. So you got off track a little bit about, calling somebody mother or father.
Correct.
Which I agree with what you're saying is totally ridiculous.
How's that off track? How is that off track?
We had two different things going on. Like we first started talking.
Two different
yes.
issues going on, because the contract language is for someone to get maternity leave or family leave, and they don't want to use the word mother or father, and they're saying birthing unit, which is a ridiculous term, I think. Also,
how would you like how would you like to call for your parents and say, like, you need a ride to school? You go, hey, birthing unit, I need to go to school.
Oh, yeah. I think it's ridiculous. It's stupid. Winston, I want to another story. I don't know if you guys ever talk about it. They supposedly, you find out if it's true or not, have kitty litter boxes in their bathrooms.
For what?
I have not. No, not at Wentzville.
Or these fluffies or fuzzies or something. Their kids want to.
I heard the rumors. We've seen a lot of stuff come out of Wentzville in the school year when it came to CRT and teaching, things like that. But
man, back in my day, we used to smoke.
There's no verification of.
You can do whatever you want.
Have you heard of these kids role playing like that?
Yes. But it's not many of them. It's only a few. But yes.
Go watch The Breakfast Club sometimes. They do weird stuff in schools.
I have a friend that is a youth girls softball coach, and he's got one on his team, and she comes dressed up like a cat and meows and stuff.
Does she hit him out of the park?
I don't think so.
Because if she hits him out of the park, you can dress as a cow for all I'm concerned. I don't care.
She fetches good, I believe.
Okay.
Maybe she plays a perfect second base.
All right. But anyway, that was the only thing I was saying. We got kind of distracted. The contract language, because I used to be in the union, I can see them. But the word they're using for that, a birthing unit, is ridiculous. But
we appreciate the
vote
call.
Him out. Just vote him out. Just vote him out. Start over.
They should turn it down. They shouldn't change it. I mean, that's silly.
It's not
they're doing now.
It's real. Thanks for the call, dog.
Hey,
but
Pat.
Here's the deal. It's not that uncommon when your cell phone starts to act up, or your computer acts up, or your whatever is electrical device acts up. You hit the reset button.
Maybe Pat needs to try a fluffy box of his own before he bangs on it.
If there's kitty litter,
Are you speaking from experience?
Yeah, I know what fluffy. I don't even know what a fluffy box looks like.
At least they're not doing
what
it.
Tie, what animal?
At least they're not doing it in their lockers.
Oh my gosh, you're right though. What you used to sneak off just to smoke. That's like all you were doing back then. That's all you were worried about.
I mean, could you imagine back in my era?
All this, like everything.
I heard that they got chewing tobacco lounge in the Francis Howe. Yeah, they did. That's exactly what they had, and we used to smoke in there. Yep, did that too. But so if you want to use kitty litter in the John, whatever, it's not going to affect
the whole
me.
birth mom thing. Oh man, it's up. Donna says anyone can be called mom. Only women give birth. The birth mother is important because somewhere along the line the child needs to know, like medical history or inherited conditions. Then Amy says, my adopted mom's feelings would be hurt if she had a title like that. It hurts her. She couldn't have a baby as much as it hurt my birth mom that she couldn't keep me. So another topic that branches off. birthing unit equals sperm donor. Even if it's only a couple of kids, Vic, they still want to be treated like cats, and the schools are allowing the kids to act like cats.
Is this true or not?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. Everyone in this room is now dumber
for what
having
we
listened
just
to it.
heard. Absolutely.
Can we call Wentzville real fast?
No,
Wait, I just don't
more.
understand. So paternity, maternity. Why
Yes.
did we have to go birthing person? Why couldn't we just call it parental leave? Like it's like that difficult. They had like a whole brainstorming idea.
I know that
and that never came up.
I know Cindy wants us to get off this topic, but here's the deal: if you say parental, there's still two of you.
Yes, that's plural.
That's plural. If I'm a birthing unit, then it's like it's ambiguous.
But like if you're gonna give the dad and the mom leave, wouldn't you just call it like parent leave?
No, because again, they're trying to smear black and white. They don't want the dad and mom anymore. They don't want dad and mom anymore.
By the way, they're furries, not fluffies.
Yeah, fluffies is.
How much we know about it.
Let's just call up. Chris, call up Wentzville and say, I need to
I'm
know.
not saying nothing. Do you want to talk to him?
Yes.
Sherry's like,
Just give me a
everybody-
receptionist. I don't care.
Sherry's like, everybody, it's mom and dad. It's mother and father.
No, it's not. And you need to go wash your mouth out with soap because that's.
Todd says, here's a news flash, breaking news. Men can't have babies.
Not according to my emoji on my iPhone. They can. Now they look like Bill Gates after he ate a few too many burgers, but let's call up and see if I can. Hold on. Just call up
Yeah, a
Wentzville.
biological male cannot, right? That's the point. But a woman that becomes a man can still have a baby?
You guys keep talking while Chris looks this up.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how.
What is my kid called? A Furby?
A Furby.
Is that what he is?
They're
He's a Furby?
furries.
Hi. Okay.
Furries.
Call him up.
You're going to say,
Yeah.
You're going to play the parent of a furry? It's a furry.
Yeah.
It's a furry, not a fluffy.
Whatever.
A
Hold
furry.
on. Stop.
Thank you for calling the Wentzville School District Administrative Center. Our summer office hours are Monday through Thursday
course
from
it is.
7 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m.
Well, we're in the time
If
period.
you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. For our high schools, press 1. For our middle schools, press 2. And for our elementary schools, please press 3.
What you want?
For our Chautauqua before and after program, please press 4.
I want the
Teaching
receptionist.
and learning, press 5.
Don't they have
Finance and
that?
facilities,
Teaching, how about teaching and learning? Do we want to learn what a furry is, right?
This summer.
Answer your damn phone.
It's like how many people think their car's ringing right now?
I can't say fluffer.
Is not available.
Give me
At
someone
the
else.
tone,
Fluffer,
please
yeah.
record your message. Then press
Hi,
pound.
my kid's a fluffer.
Now, would that be a proud dad moment?
Thank you for calling the Wentzville School District.
There you go. 0.
Wentzville School District, can I help you?
Hey, how you doing? My name is John Jacobson, and my kid has a bit of a problem. Not a problem. I just need to know, do you guys have kitty litter in the bathrooms?
Have what?
Kitty litter in the bathrooms. My kid is a furry or a fluffy or something like that, and he asked me to call.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Thank you. Oh, Bach. Well, it's not Chopin. It's not a piano. Oh, that's actually might be Mozart.
You said, do you have kitty litter in the bathroom? You should know. You should have said, my son identifies.
I forgot my name.
My
What
son
was my name again?
identifies as a John Jacobson.
John Jacobson.
My kid.
His
no,
name is
no.
mine.
My kid identifies.
Yeah.
As a fluffy.
It's a fur.
I mean a fur.
It's a fur ball.
As a furry, do you accommodate that?
We kid because we love.
Do you have kitty litter in the bath? She's like, what the? Hold on a second.
Come on, man.
Come on.
I just want to know what supervisor is she asking for right now?
It's a janitor.
Oh, that's a good one.
Can I talk to the janitor? You know what? Call back and see if I can talk to a janitor.
Are you still there?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm going to send you to Dr. Janelle Mueller. She's the assistant superintendent of admin services. Hold on one second,
Okay,
please.
fantastic.
Hello, this is Janelle Mueller with the Wentzville School District.
Hi, thank you for taking the call. My name is John, and I'm calling to see if you guys allow kitty litter in the bathrooms. And it's a little odd. My kid thinks of himself as a furry, and it's probably going to not be that way forever, but it is now.
So no, we do not. I guess, does he?
It's just it's a issue that we have in the household right now.
Okay.
I told him I would call. If whatever answer you give me is fine, it's whatever it is.
Yeah, we do not. Does he have like an IEP or any type of special, like a
Not at all.
diagnosis?
He has nope. He has a lot of tails and he has a lot of furry ears and he has whatever it is that he has. He's a good kid, but he thinks he's a dog or a cat or whatever.
No, and I have heard of that before, but no, we do not allow kitty litter in the restrooms.
Can he bring his own kitty litter?
I will have to check on that and get back to you if that's okay.
He's a football player. He's a football player.
What was the name of your child?
Well, we're moving. We're going to be coming in from Indiana, and we're thinking about the Wentzville area. So, but I appreciate your time, and that this is good. Hopefully, he's not discriminated against. He's a good kid. He just does not like to go to the bathroom in the urinals.
Okay.
He's a football player, if that means anything.
Does he, just because I'm not real familiar with this, has at his current school, was he given the option to use like the nurse's restroom or?
No, he doesn't. I told him if it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. That's all I told him.
Okay. Okay. So is this the best number to call you back at?
Yes, it is.
Okay. And this will take just a little bit of time to check on, just because there will probably be multiple departments.
So in other words, there's no policy at Wentzville that you know of that you have to have kitty litter in, or you haven't had anybody requested it to this point, right?
We have not.
Okay.
No.
All right. I'll tell him that. That's good enough for him.
So I don't need to call you back?
Absolutely not. I will take care of it from here.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye. No, I think that was a good call. I mean, I think that...
All right, shut your cat up.
Look, I think this is the fantastic part of this show is that we can shut down rumors quickly. It would have been weird if there was kitty litter in the damn right.
I agree.
Wentzville does not have kitty litter in the whatevers
or furries.
We're making a big deal out of nothing. Okay.
Now call Rockwood.
Good job, Wentzville. Good job, Wentzville. Seriously.
No, Eric, God bless that woman. She was great.
Yes, she was. She was trying really hard.
She was fantastic, that doctor. I can't remember her name. She was great. She was awesome. Eric, good job.
Sometimes you just you just want to get to what, let's get to the truth.
Yeah.
Glenn says call Kirkwood.
Or Webster.
Eric says, or Aaron goes, oh yeah, great, Eric. Now they'll have it on the agenda to add kitty litter in the bathrooms.
Not that there's anything wrong
to
with
accommodate everybody.
It's fine. Whatever.
She didn't bust out laughing. She took it serious. That's from the Facebook line as well.
Yeah.
Donna, where on earth do kids get the idea that they are cats?
This is a non-story. It's people like us that start stories. Like, oh my, see, I could totally see myself going to a PRL show and being backstage like before a show going, did you hear that Wentzville has kitty litter in the damn bathrooms because of furries? And then they would have spread it. Well, we knocked it down. We knocked the damn story down. I did Elliot Davis's job for him, and I'm going to send him an invoice.
Robert says in Rochester school system in Michigan, and it's a very, very, very nice area, they do have the stupid litter boxes for those that identify with it. So, and the caller didn't say they had it. He said he was asking. And I heard they had that. Is that true? You guys go check on that. So, Drew, he wasn't a liar. He told us to verify, and Eric verified.
Yeah. You have to do it that way, man. You have to do it that way. You have to find out if you have we're going to talk all day that the Biden administration let 5 million barrels of oil go to China.
Yes.
Yeah, out of our
well,
reserve.
somebody answer the damn question.
Why are we selling reserve oil?
Yes.
To China.
Right before he goes with his hand out.
Exactly.
And that's the world we live in right now. You have to just do your due diligence and find out what's real, what's not, and how you're going to interact with it. Right?
Yeah.
Good job, Wentzville. We'll call Francis Allen next.
Yeah. Who gets to clean things if they have litter boxes?
I mean, I would just assume the janitor.
You would think it would tidy itself.
You would do that to.
Doesn't they have the one that rolls around and it cleans itself?
Oh, right. Those are expensive.
Little furry crawling in it.
Oh, no. The fact that we're talking about this. Oh.
No.
There are no furries accepted at Wentzville.
It's not accepted, but if someone walks in as a furry, they can go to school.
No, but she just said we do not allow kitty litter in the bathroom.
Okay. Well, then they have to use the regular means.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Do what we did. Go in your locker.
So you can figure out wherever you're going to go with that conversation with. We don't know how that school board voted yesterday. The vote was yesterday, or where it goes from here. Glenn did say you can train cats to use toilets.
Lord, this is the weirdest show we've ever done. This is the weirdest show we've ever done.
It's 2022.
Strange. How weird is tomorrow going to be?
I know Sherry says this clown is depleting all of our reserves, fuel, and ammunition. It's the plan. And some of the decisions, whether you're Republican or Democrat, seem so obscure and bizarre that I think you could legitimately start saying, is there a plan to purposely get rid of things that we currently have?
Absolutely.
Because some of the decisions are so outrageous that even Democrats are like, wait, what? What did you just do? Yeah. What the heck is going on?
Yeah. And it's only been 18 months since we had a normal world. Think about that. It's only been 18 months since we had a normal world.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that? When Donald Trump was president and it was like, we only hate the tweeting. Other than that, the country and the world seems to be just sliding through perfectly.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, look, the Palestinians bombed the Jews again. The Jews just lobbed another missile over the... I mean, that was normal. that was the biggest problem we had back then. Now, the entire world is just collapsing on itself.
Mm-hmm.
But, Eric, after watching the hearings that have been going on and listening to people make comments about Trump, I said it earlier, I know people may not believe me, but the pride that people have and the vitriol, I still think they would they would slit their own wrist. I shouldn't say, they would hurt themselves to rather admit that they were wrong or take a man like that back if they did not like him in the first place. Because I listened to it all day long during those hearings.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to all agree on DeSantis, I'm afraid. That's all. We're just going to have to agree. Sorry, Drew, you're voting for DeSantis. You'll love us. You'll thank us later.
No, he's voting for Mayor Lowry, in Florissant because he lives in safe Florissant. He doesn't live in.
You know what? He's
lives
not sucking that bad right now.
Yeah,
he's doing a pretty good job.
And because of policing.
Yeah.
So Drew believes in policing.
Yeah.
Drew likes to live in
If you
safe
think
Florissant.
about it,
He doesn't live down where the bullets are flying.
The only two mayors or executives in this region that are sucking it up like no one's business is Sam Page, and I almost said Lida, but it's the other chick, Tashara. They are the only ones in this region that are sucking it up so bad, especially with the trash can problem. That still, to this day, is the smell of
By the way, I was just told
diapers in 100-degree weather.
Most furries use normal bathrooms. They are animals with human attributes and characteristics. So we're learning that.
Drew Collins. Drew, you can't say a nice thing to save your life, man.
And Robert says, people realize pre-tribulation. Ask the Simpsons.
Another one?
All right, you got it.
Drew, I would love to know how much money you have in your account because this $6 or $5 a gallon gas must just be chump change
Dude,
to
he's
you.
rich. He lives
Chump
in Florissant.
change.
Life is
Florissant's
good in
kicking butt.
Florissant.
I'm coming up there.
No crime.
You guys need to go and open Dale's Music up again in Florissant.
Third of their budget goes to policing.
Yeah. I tell you what, Drew, you go open Dale's Music and I'll come up to Florissant again. That was the best music store in St. Louis.
All right, we're taking a break. We'll be back right after this.
I love these guys. They make funny with their mouths.
The Edge Morning Show.
Cutting the price of your wireless bill feels good. Really good. So good, you gotta try it. With Straight Talk, you can get our Silver Unlimited plan for just $45 a month. Now with unlimited high-speed data, plus 5 gigabytes hotspot data, and no contract, with nationwide 5G on America's best networks. Why pay a whole lot for your data when you can get unlimited for a whole lot less? Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. 5G capable device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
If you want the best, don't settle for the rest. Come to F&S. F&S Collision Repair provides the best customer service, quality of work, paint color match, and paintless dent repair. They do it all. No job too big or too small. Just what your car or truck ordered. F&S Collision. Call today to schedule your appointment and get that car repaired. F&S Collision Repair.
KFC knows that when it comes to chicken sandwiches, there's good and there's finger-licking good.
A chicken sandwich? That's good. A 100% white meat KFC chicken sandwich so delicious it forces you to rethink everything you know about sandwiches, including whether or not they even need buns, but then you remember how good a brioche bun can be and then having to rethink your rethinking? That's finger-licking good.
KFC's chicken sandwich, always served hot and crispy, in your choice of classic or spicy. Order now on the KFC app. Kentucky Fried Chicken, that's finger-licking good.
Prices and product availability may vary.
Hey, Brian Dawson here. Folks, Brian Dawson Roofing and Construction is a roofing company dedicated to excellence and quality. We are very familiar with working with insurance as well as uninsured roofing needs. We do room additions, small roofs, big roofs, steep roofs, flat roofs, residential and commercial. So hey, if you have any roofing or construction needs, call me, Brian Dawson.
Learn more by visiting BrianDawsonRoofing.com or call 636-465-9465. That's 465-9465.
From runny noses to running injuries to x-rays and labs, the BJC Medical Group Convenient Care in Wentzville is ready to help. Located at 1520 Wentzville Parkway, the Convenient Care is open throughout the day with BJC providers on hand to care for all patients 2 and older. With low co-pays and walk-ins welcome, it's your best medicine when you need it. To learn more about the BJC Medical Group Convenient Care in Wentzville, visit bjc.org/Wentzville.
The fun never stops at Dog Prairie Tavern in St. Paul, Missouri. Tuesdays, join us for extreme bingo and tall boys all night long. Thursday and Friday, dance the night away with the best DJs around. Saturday night, we go live with some of the best local bands on the planet. Plan your Sunday fun day on one of the biggest and most comfortable outdoor patios around. Best food, coldest drinks, and always a good time. Dog Prairie Tavern, St. Paul, Missouri. Like us on Facebook for an up-to-date band schedule. Dog Prairie would like to wish you all a happy and safe 4th of July.
Now, back to the Edge Morning Show.
Eric, your call was a hit. I was just told that Fred was listening to our show in the DMV in De Pere, and people were like, "What's that show? Turn it up, turn it up."
Nice.
What's that call? Eric getting answers.
Yeah, we
Oh,
need a
that's a
bigger
good segment.
stage.
Eric getting answers.
Yeah. Eric getting answers. Call Elliot Davis right now. I'm taking his job.
I love it. You were so good, though. I
He's my
wouldn't have
mentor.
kept it together like that.
Just gotta get to the truth.
Well, we got some new listeners from the DMV, so wherever you go, listen to us. Turn the phone on. That's what we say. Promote us. We'll have Eric call everybody.
That's right. I'll call Biden right now.
Oh, that would be great.
Call Biden right now.
If I come to the White House, would you put a litter box in the bathroom for me, please?
Yeah, right next to mine.
That's where he puts it. Puts his right by the bed. So his catheter can go right into it.
The whole visual.
Disgusting.
We got to get out of here. It's a Friday. Tomorrow we'll have some fun. Who knows? We'll put together something fun. We'll have some fun tomorrow. Eric Johnson's going to be here at 8 o'clock again. It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Eric Johnson, Chris Knight, Crystal Cooper, and Big Faust of Fox 2. We'll see you for Fox 2 News at 5 and 9 o'clock tonight.
What color?
I'm going to wear pink tonight. Pink tie.
Pink works. Brenna Chinahan takes it from here. Have a great day.
Bye.